Computer chips. They're getting smaller all the time. Most now feature 3D components, allowing them to pack more calculation power into an ever-shrinking piece of real estate. And just like in the big city, there's nowhere left to build but up. But building upward creates a problem in measurement. In the past, making computer chips meant using optical techniques to measure components in 2 dimensions. Now, manufacturers need to measure all sides of 3-dimensional structures packed tightly together. That's tough, because light reflecting from all the nooks and crannies is hard to analyze. And turning to higher resolution microscopes that use electrons instead of light won't help. They're too expensive and slow for manufacturing. So Ravi Atota of NIST came up with a solution. Use a traditional optical microscope in a non-traditional way.
We collect optical images at different focus heights, and the computer merges these different focus heights and create a colorful piece of image.
The technique developed by Atota and his colleagues is called through-focus scanning optical microscopy, or TSOM for short. It works by looking at the brightness of light bouncing off an object from different heights, and then using that information to define the object's shape and size.
The TSOM images fall into recognizable patterns. Say, for example, in this case, blue color on the top represents that the chip component is wider at the bottom, and in the second image, the colorful pattern on the bottom represents that the chip component is wider at the top.
It may look like an alien language at first, but humans and computers can learn to quickly make out the difference between the images. Now, after years of work, the NIST team has shown that TSOM can measure 3D objects at the nanoscale level and do it accurately enough to meet the needs of industry.
TSOM can be used generally for measuring any 3D shape object. It's advantageous to use TSOM because it is very cheap, low cost, and it has high throughput, and more importantly, it can measure 3D shape, which is very difficult or it's challenging using other alternative techniques.
So, thanks to this novel yet simple imaging system, optical microscopes will keep computer chip components moving upward, and perhaps do a whole lot more.